Okay guys, I told you about this. If you are to put a nice thick fabric, you can do it straight to this piece. Now that it's clean, I already showed you the process. In my case, I'm gonna be using vinyl, and as I told you before, you have the challenge of the foam being not too friendly in this work. So based on the work on the vinyl top, this is gonna be my pad, guys. This is a trunk liner, and this is what I'm gonna be using instead of the foam. And like I told you before, it's not gonna be totally smooth. It's gonna be a little, but it's not gonna be that horrible. Besides, these are old cars, so it doesn't have to be at that level. And this way it will never rot, and it will be very friendly to do all the stretching. My vinyl is not the all stretch all the way, so I'm gonna have challenges in these areas, so I have to tackle all that, guys. But at least I'm showing you my solution for this problem. If you have a better one, let me know. Of course, you can put a neoprene, which is expensive. You can put lando foam, but it's a lot of more work. Foam, like I told you, I think it's gonna be a challenge, even if it's headliner. I think this material is gonna be the solution. And the same process, guys, we're gonna do for all the other inserts. We're gonna let it dry, then we're gonna lay it on. And the same is gonna be for, in my case, vinyl. Again, if you have to do straight fabric, it will work fantastic. It's just because I choose vinyl, I need to put a padding in it, and this is gonna be the solution for that issue with the foam, guys. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do any stitching on it. I just gonna stretch it. Even with my vinyl, it's not all the way stretched. It's only one way. I still wanna do it across so I can tackle those pieces. I'm gonna show you guys once I lay down this and maybe the vinyl. Okay guys, we're gonna do our first panel, and it's very simple. We just laying down the material.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's do it. What's the first panel?
That was Gemini. Okay guys. And that, guys, our solution for the padding for these panels. Now we're gonna put, in my case, the vinyl on top, and that will do it for me. I know it's gonna be a challenge to lay down the vinyl, just because the way that the piece is, fabric is way more easy. And the next step, guys, is gonna be to put another layer of adhesive and then start to lay down the vinyl, in my case. The whole idea, guys, I more or less copy the system for the vinyl top. If you remember, the vinyl tops, the vinyl has some kind of felt, and what it does is smooth out the finish. This one I already tested, guys. It's not gonna be that smooth, but it will prevent the sinking once you put fingers in it. Because from this layer to cross to the other side with the other layer of adhesive is not that simple. So this material is thick enough for that purpose, and it will hold the vinyl. I already tested all that, so it holds very strong, so you can stretch it. You don't need to do the stitching to it will be beautiful, but again, depends in the type of work that you agree with your client to do. And these cars, like I told you guys, they're not really for luxury, they're utilitarian vehicles, everyday cars, and the people, they just discuss because of the adhesive is so annoying, and every time they put the armrest in this section right here, they're not happy. Could we leave it like this? Yeah, but you know, they get very dirty. This is not the ideal material. We use it as a base. The next step is gonna be to put the vinyl. And there's gonna be beautiful, almost like leather panels. And I told you guys, already test how much uneven surface it is, and it's decent, it's acceptable. So that's the way to do it, guys. I'm gonna proceed to do the other ones, and then relaminate again, put adhesive, put the vinyl on top, And these are additional hours today for this work, in case that you don't see the other videos, guys. Once you have your material on top, the way we're gonna assemble everything back into the vehicle is gonna be with this tool right here, which is basically to put pieces together. It has all these kind of things, and you can melt plastic, so it's basically a welding kit. And with this tool is how we're gonna reassemble everything, because I don't have the microwave tool. It's a nice toy to have. I don't really do this much, so but in the future we will acquire that tool because I like it. But as for now, guys, this is the way we want to be doing this, just in case that you don't see the progress of the other videos, and all that is left is put everything back together into the car. Alright guys, I'll continue in the next one. Like and subscribe. Put it in the comments if you find something that you think will improve this process. I just do it basically for the colleagues. I don't really think the people is gonna dare to do this. It's a lot of work, and it's a lot of tools required to tackle all this, and expertise also, guys, because all those chemicals that we use, especially gasoline, they're not really friendly. A lot of people cannot even breathe it. So because this is what we do, we don't have a problem. Just do it in a well ventilated area. You know that already, so I don't have to tell you. And our adhesives are not something that the clients are gonna be able to find either, because these are industrial grade. I don't know other states, at least in California, it's not available to the public. So this is industrial grade things. And if you try those sprays that they sell in the Home Depot, those other stores, it's not gonna work. In other countries, maybe possible that you can find. I know in other countries there is not as much restrictions as it is in the US. So you can find toluene, you can find the adhesive, and people might be able to do this at, themselves. But right here, at least in California, not a chance. So unless you have access to a supplier, they can allow you to grab these things. But other than that, it's not gonna be easy. I forgot that little hole right there. So all the openings are there. If you think it's gonna be too thick for the molds, I think it's gonna be just fine. They're gonna have some pressure, yes, absolutely, because this material is a little thicker than the original foam. Besides, it doesn't compress as much. But there you have it, guys. I'll continue in the next video. And there you have it, guys. It is completed, the one panel, and I just glue the vinyl on top of the carpet and proceed to do the installation. Once we do the installation, guys, we have to be careful here. I was using the welding kit, right? But in reality, the panel sits on top of the other panel, so these pieces will be making pressure. The only challenge is to put back the tweeter. So I had to melt these sections right here so they can hold the tweeter, and I put some screws there. I think the screws will be better. You just have to find the right location for them. It's a spot, I mean, it's not a spot welded, it's welded with the rods, the little spiky things, these kind of things. This is how I weld it, and I'm gonna be doing the same process in the other ones, but I like the bolts better, the screws, it holds better. That will be the way to go. Just look, they're not that long. My ones are probably about, these are the ones that I'm using, very small. They just piercing kind. Put it in there so you can see it, and it grabs both pieces. But because the black one lays on top of the gray, when it's installed into the car, it will be held by the bolts in the armrest, so that will hold it, guys. And the tweeter is the challenge, just has to be welded with the plastic. And I just gonna put it back into the car, guys, and continue with the other three, and that's gonna be it. So I'm gonna be doing the last shot once I get it back into the vehicle. And there you have it, guys. It is completed. I want you to see the transformation of this vehicle. This is your driver panel. And as I told you before, guys, all these cars in this generation has the same issue. Beautiful, beautiful panels. That was our assignment of the day. And as you can tell, besides the two rear doors, all of them are different. But if you follow the instruction, guys, and if you find a better way, please put it in the comments, because this is not an easy work. This is complex. And guys, visit EM Upholstery Technology and fill up our form right there so you can get exclusive prices and discounts only available for those in the list. So visit emupholsterytechnology.com and fill that list, so the next time you need an interior, you can save thousands of dollars, guys. It was fantastic working in this toy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. If you have questions, please put it in the comments, make an inquiry. Visit LeatherTeck.com by emupholsterytechnology.com, guys, if you want to put leather in your car, because you want a transformation like this, guys. LeatherTeck.com by emupholsterytechnology.com, so you can order a factory match, a custom designs. We have over 60 different colors and combinations, contrast stitch, piping, special editions, custom patterns like diamonds, double diamonds, hex, double hex, honeycomb, and many other, guys. We have exotics like ostrich, alligator, swaskin, you name it. We have them at LeatherTeck.com by emupholsterytechnology.com. Like and subscribe so you can see more transformations, techniques, and how we do the installations for your beautiful leather seats at LeatherTeck.com by emupholsterytechnology.com, because guys, we are demystifying the installation process. It's not that difficult, and as you can see right here, we demonstrate how we can tackle this kind of thing. That is mostly for our colleagues, and this is complex, guys, but you want to do it, there you have it, the little tutorial. And if there is questions, guys, please put it in the comments, make an inquiry so I can help you. Fantastic. So I'll be seeing you guys in the next project. Thank you very much.